you better get your balls to the walls, or you better be faster than a shark or a midnight mover, because I'll tell you what, sometimes life is a bitch, baby, isn't it? So don't drink the Kool-Aid, right? What's going on, guys? Shane D here, your best friend in the entire world, back with some Accept. That's right, they released a brand new song. We did Life's a Bitch, I don't know why, on the first listens before. Of course, you know Balls to the Walls and all those songs, but they are back with a new one called The Undertaker. That sounds very scary to me. And one thing's for sure, we're all going to meet The Undertaker one day, won't we? So we're going to learn about Accept, and then we're going to listen to the song The Undertaker for the first time. It's a brand new single, so here we go. Accept have 975,656 monthly listeners to the Spotify account. Top 5 songs. Can you guess the big banger, the Big Betty? Balls to the Wall. That has 33,119,618 plays. Then the song that we did on the first listens, Life's a Bitch. That's got 2.9 million plays, and you've got Don't Drink the Kool-Aid. I think we did a reaction video to that. That's got 4.2 million plays, and you've got Beat the Bastards, of course, 6,671,689 plays. And then some would say the first time they heard some real steady, heavy rockin' double bass would be Fast as a Shark. And that comes in at number 5 on their list here with 13 million plays. That's 13,832,659 plays on that. Let's look into albums. What has Accept done with Udo or otherwise? You have, well, this is interesting. What am I looking at here? Oh, okay, here we go. 1981, Breaker. 1982, Restless and Wild, Balls to the Wall comes out in 1983. Metal Heart, 1985. Russian Roulette in 1986. Hungry Years, 1986 comes out. That's a remix on that. Eat the Heat, 1989. Staying Alive, live. Objection Overruled, you got Death Row, Predator, Blood of the Nations. That's where Beat the Bastards comes from, right? Blood of the Nations, I could be wrong. Stalingrad, Blind Rage, Restless and Live. The Rise of Chaos is, I think, when they come back and people go, hot damn, they're still on fire. I saw them with Creator, and I was like, wow, this new guy, he's got the voice, they've got the power behind him. And then you've got Symphonic Terror, Live at Wacken. And then, of course, this 2020 song they just released called The Undertaker. Now we look into related artists for the band, who they hanging with, who they playing with, what do people listen to when they listen to Accept. Halford, Saxon, Judas Priest, Dio, Warlock, Udo, Heaven and Hell, Wasp, Running Wild, Savatage, Bruce Dickinson, and Doro. Now let's look into the bio and see what we've got here in the bio sitch for the band. And you got 5 guys here. They look happy, healthy, and they look like they're having a good time. New lead singer with the long soul patch holding up an Accept jacket, and they all look like they're very happy and healthy, and they got the horns up, and they're saying life is good. It's not a bitch, it's good. Teutonic metalers, Accept, we're already able to achieve tremendous worldwide success with Blood of the Nations and Stalingrad. But with Blind Rage, the Key reached the pinnacle of their career in the form of a pole position of #1 album in 2017. Their new album, The Rise of Chaos, cemented their status as genre leaders once again. So that's all they have in that bio, and I think we've talked about that before, that they kind of gloss over, completely forget about or gloss over the Udo years, because they're going for it without the guy, right? So it is that time. It is time to listen to The Undertaker by Accept. My phone was doing this weird thing the other day where it was just turning the volume down for absolutely no reason. So I'm a bit nervous about that. I don't know what that means. But nevertheless, we are about ready to do this. So here is the magic titty. I give you a taste. I take a bigger taste. We listen to the song for the very first time together. If you're ready to do that, I'm ready to do that. Let's do it now. Here we go. A little acoustic-y. Then they've got a Life's a Bitch Live, so it's like a 2-song single thing they did here. Is this going to be a melancholy song? Come on, give me some balls. Uh-huh.
The Undertaker is a busy man, for he and death go hand in hand.
Yeah.
He works all day and digs all night. He loves the dead, they are his life. No mortal can escape his
Drums sound great.
He sifts us all as grains of sand. And then one day he too shall pass. And as he's dying, death will laugh.
Uh-huh, yeah.
The Undertaker knows no shame. He's come to stake his claim.
Here's a big chanter for the audiences.
Rich or poor, large or small, the Undertaker takes them all. Undertaker,
Like that riff.
bring out your dead. The Undertaker.
Undertaker, bring out your dead.
The Undertaker's dressed in black to hide in shadows between the cracks. He's no remorse, just sympathy for all to see, or so it seems. His work is never done.
Oh, he sounds good with the bass. It's
Clients
just
many, friends not one. But in the end, we
bass and drums are solid, pumping.
The Undertaker is a busy man.
Next big song at Walking.
Undertaker knows no shame. To him we're all fair game.
Big pumping, anthemic, right?
Rich or poor, large or small, the Undertaker takes them all.
I like that riff.
He's the Undertaker.
Ooh, that's nice. Gonna get a solo here? I like that. Now bring it back nice and big and heavy. Maybe the build-up, Rich? To him, we're all fair game.
Large or small, the Undertaker takes them all. Undertaker, wow, wow. Bring out your dead. Undertaker.
be another big song that they do at the Watkins. Oh, that's the carry-on or the crows or the vultures. Which one is it? Life's a bitch, it's live. This is a single we released back in April. It's a little number called Life's a Bitch. But what say you? Put it in the comments below and tell me what you thought of that. I thought that was a pretty solid jam from Accept. It's a pounding fist thumper. You got the big woes in there for the big audiences. Hey, and whoa. Not a bad jam. Nice and catchy. You get a couple of big steins of beer in you at the concert, and you just... You know, when they play that. And then they play Life's a Bitch, and everyone's happy. And then they play Balls to the Walls to end the show, and everyone is really, really happy. But what say you? Good, great, fantastic. Shane, it didn't really cut it for me, but I love me some Accept. I've seen them several times live, and I love them to death. Or not good, not great, subpar, and I'll have none of that. It's not my cup of tea. All of that can be put in the comments below because it's the very most important part of the video is where you get in the comments below and you tell me what you thought of that song, what you think of Accept. The memories that you have about Accept, the first time you heard him, the first time you saw him live, all of that is good to go in the comments below. If you have a hard rock, heavy metal special request, you want to see it on this channel, you want a thumbs up to you, click the link in the description below, donate a few dollars to the channel, we'll get it on for you. Okay? That's all I've got. The Undertaker, Accept.